Hi, my name is Alexa, and I'm going to be guiding you through this 10-minute yoga flow made up of two different sequences. The first sequence you will see in every yoga class that you do. The second sequence is also very common, and I like to use it in many of my classes as well. So we're starting in a child's pose, sitting back towards your heels, knees are apart, arms are reaching long in front of you, and your forehead is resting on the mat. Taking a few deep breaths here, just getting connected to the body and connected to your breath. In a child's pose, you want to feel your tailbone sending back, length through your spine, and energy all the way up your arms through to your fingertips. This is just a grounding pose here. Good. Now deepening your breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. The next time you inhale, come up to your hands and knees in a quadruped kneeling position, and we're going to do a few cat and cows. So with these movements, it's really about feeling movement through your spine and syncing your breath to your movement. So with every inhale, think of arching the back, opening the chest, dropping the belly. And with every exhale, think of rounding up through your spine, pulling the belly up and in. Go ahead and do that a few times at your own pace, and taking any other movements here that feel good to you. Maybe a little side to side action, wagging the tail, or some circular motions. Now we're going to tuck the toes, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you push back to a downward facing dog. So with every downward dog, we again are looking for that sense of length through the back body, sending your tailbone back, dropping your chest towards the mat, and energy through the palms, through the fingertips. Feel free to pedal out your feet here, pedal out the legs, maybe take some calf raises. Now you want to gaze up to the top of your mat, step your feet behind your wrists, and we're in a ragdoll pose. So holding onto your elbows and letting your head hang heavy, you'll sway side to side gently. Good. Now from here, we're going to go into our first sequence. So this is called a Sun A. Rolling up slowly, one bone at a time. Your head will come up last. You will reach the arms up to the sky, and we're going to find our mountain pose. So with our mountain pose, arms will reach up. We will turn the pinkies inward and have this strong grounding feeling here. So we want to feel all 10 toes in the mat. Your tail is slightly tucked and our core is activated. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Taking a few rounds of breath here. From here, we will go into a forward fold, dropping your head, reaching to the mat. As you breathe in, this is called a halfway lift, lifting the chest, flattening your back, energy through the crown of your head. Breathing in. Exhale, step back to a high plank. So very strong pose here. If you need to modify, you can always come down to the knees. From there, we shift forward, bend the elbows halfway down, flip the tops of your feet to the mat, and we push up to an upward facing dog. In this position, you want so much energy through your legs that your thighs lift off the ground. From your upward facing dog, we push back to a downward facing dog. So that right there was one sequence, your Sun A. From there, we're going to do it 2 more times. Sync your breath to movement. Stepping to the top of your mat, your forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to your high to low plank. This is also called a chaturanga. If you want to just meet in the downward facing dog, you are more than welcome to do that. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll flow through that one more time. Inhale, gaze to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. So now the heart rate should be elevated slightly. We're going to go into our next sequence. So taking a deep breath in, we're going to reach the right leg up to the sky. As you exhale, we draw the knee into the chest, step your feet between the palms. Now we're in a low lunge. From our low lunge, we're going to take a deep breath in, open up to a warrior two. So your front foot will be facing the front edge of your mat. Your back foot will be parallel to the back edge. You are nice and low in that front leg, nice deep bend. Arms are reaching opposite directions. Take a deep breath in, you shift forward and exhale, tick-tock the arms to north and south. This is extended side angle. Good. And as you breathe in, we're going to reach back into a reverse warrior. So think of like a side back bend type of movement. From there, we cartwheel the arms down to your high to low plank. You can see here I'm doing the modified version of the knees on the mat. Breathing in, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So now we have that on the other side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step through to a low lunge. Inhale, we open up to our warrior two. Again, the front knee is bent, the left or the back leg is long. Nice strong pose. We breathe in, shifting forward. Exhale to extended side angle. Good. And as you are in this pose, I like to press the lower arm into the leg a little bit, get more of an inner thigh stretch. Good. Breathe in as we reach back to your reverse warrior. And then exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. So that was your second sequence. We're going to flow through that 2 more times. Okay, so inhale, reach the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step through low lunge. Inhale, revert or warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last side, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. So you'll take a few rounds of breath here. And whenever you're ready, you will come down to a child's pose to finish your practice. So that is just a small flow I have for you. Feel free to practice that on your own and get more familiar with the common poses that you will see in every yoga practice. Thank you and namaste.